Gary is 63 years old. He has been working for the same company for over 30 years. He has a 401k. He has been putting money in it every paycheck for as long as he can remember. And last month, his buddy at work told him something that made his stomach drop. His buddy said, "Gary, did you know you could have been putting an extra $3,250 a year into your 401k since you turned 60, and next year when you turn 64, that option disappears forever?" Gary had no idea. Nobody told him, not his employer, not his financial advisor, not the IRS. He had been leaving thousands of dollars on the table for the past 3 years. And now, he only has 1 year left to take advantage of it. This is not a rare situation. This is happening right now to millions of Americans approaching retirement. The IRS treats age 63 differently from every other age in retirement, and most people find out too late. I am Edward, and I research federal retirement rules, Social Security laws, IRS tax policies, and Medicare regulations so that you can make the best decisions for your future without getting blindsided by rules you never knew existed. Today, I am going to explain exactly why the IRS gives special treatment to people between the ages of 60 and 63. I am going to show you the exact dollar amounts you could be saving. I am going to explain why age 63 is the final deadline. And I am going to walk you through 3 steps you need to take right now to protect your retirement. But I need you to stay with me until the very end, because there is a trap hidden inside this rule that affects high earners specifically. If you earn over $145,000, you could be completely locked out of this opportunity without even knowing it. I will explain exactly how that happens and what you can do about it. Do not miss that part. Let me tell you about Carol. Carol is 63 years old. She works as a senior manager at a mid-sized company. She earns about $160,000 a year. She has a 401k through her employer, and she has been making catch-up contributions since she turned 50. Carol thought she was doing everything right. She was putting in the maximum. She was saving as much as the law allowed. At least that is what she believed. What Carol did not know is that when she turned 60, the IRS created a special window just for her. Under the Secure 2.0 Act, workers aged 60 through 63 can contribute up to $11,250 in catch-up contributions to their 401k. That is $3,250 more per year than the standard catch-up limit of $8,000. Carol had been contributing just $8,000 in catch-up contributions for the past 3 years. She missed out on $3,250 each year. That is nearly $10,000 in additional tax advantage savings she never made. But Carol's story gets worse. Because she earns over $145,000, the IRS now requires that all of her catch-up contributions be made on a Roth basis. That means after-tax dollars only. When Carol checked with her HR department, she found out her company's 401k plan does not even offer a Roth option, which means for her final year at age 63, Carol cannot make any catch-up contributions at all. Not the super catch-up, not even the regular catch-up. She is completely locked out. Carol did everything she thought was right. But because she did not know about this one IRS rule, she lost thousands of dollars in retirement savings that she will never get back. There is no make-up provision. There is no extension. Once you turn 64, the window is permanently closed. Let me now walk you through exactly how this works step by step using the actual IRS rules so you understand precisely what is at stake. First, let me explain the super catch-up contribution. Under normal IRS rules, if you are 50 or older, you can make extra contributions to your 401k beyond the standard limit. In 2026, the standard contribution limit for everyone is $24,500. If you are 50 or older, You can add a catch-up contribution on top of that. For most people over 50, that catch-up limit is $8,000 in 2026, so your total maximum is $32,500. But here is where age 63 becomes special. Under Section 109 of the Secure 2.0 Act, which was signed into law in December 2022, the IRS created what is called the Super Catch-Up. If you are between the ages of 60 and 63, your catch-up contribution limit is not $8,000. It is $11,250. That means your total maximum contribution to a 401k in 2026 is $35,750. The IRS announced this in their official notice, IR 2025-111, published on November 13, 2025. And I am quoting directly from the IRS website. It says, under a change made in Secure 2.0, a higher catch-up contribution limit applies for employees aged 60, 61, 62, and 63 who participate in these plans. For 2026, this higher catch-up contribution limit remains $11,250 instead of the $8,000 noted above. That is an extra $3,250 per year that only people aged 60 through 63 can contribute. Over the full 4-year window, that is $13,000 in additional 401k savings. And depending on how that money grows, it could be worth $20,000 to $40,000 or more by the time you need it in retirement. Now let me show you the numbers side by side so this is crystal clear. If you are between 50 and 59, your maximum 401k contribution in 2026 is $32,500. If you are 64 or older, your maximum is also $32,500. But if you are between 60 and 63, your maximum is $35,750. That is $3,250 more than everyone else. And this is confirmed by AARP. In their December 2025 article titled 9 Ways Your Retirement Planning Will Change in 2026, AARP states, workers ages 50 to 59 and 64 plus have a catch-up cap of $8,000 in 2026 for a maximum contribution of $32,500. The so-called super catch-up limit for workers ages 60 to 63 is $11,250 for a total contribution cap of $35,550. Notice what happens at age 64. The limit drops back down to $8,000. It does not gradually decrease. It drops all at once. Age 63 is the absolute last year you can use this benefit. Now let me explain the second critical fact about age 63. This one involves Social Security. If you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age for Social Security is 67. That is the age at which you are entitled to 100% of your calculated benefit. If you claim Social Security at age 63, the Social Security Administration will permanently reduce your benefit by approximately 25%. I want you to hear that number again. 25%. Permanently. According to the SSA's official benefits planner for people born in 1960 or later, a wage earner who claims at age 63 receives 75% of their primary insurance amount. A spouse who claims at 63 receives just 35%. Let me put that in real dollars. If your full retirement benefit at age 67 would be $2,400 per month, claiming at 63 means you would receive $1,800 per month. That is $600 less every single month. That is $7,200 less every year. And over a 20-year retirement, that adds up to $144,000 in lost benefits. And that reduction does not go away. It does not adjust when you turn 67. It is permanent for the rest of your life. The third critical fact about age 63 is one that catches early retirees completely off guard. It involves health insurance. Medicare does not begin until age 65. Not 63, not 64. 65. If you retire at 63, you have a 2-year gap where you do not have Medicare coverage. According to the Kaiser Family Foundation, early retirees at age 63 can purchase coverage through the ACA marketplace at healthcare.gov and may qualify for premium tax credits to help cover the cost. But those credits depend on your income. And here is the trap. If you take large withdrawals from your IRA or 401k during those 2 years to fund your living expenses, your income goes up. And when your income goes up, your premium tax credit goes down. You could end up paying full price for health insurance during the most expensive 2 years of your pre-Medicare life. Now let me tell you about the trap that specifically targets high earners. Starting in 2026, the IRS requires that any employee aged 50 or older who earned more than $145,000 in FICA wages in the prior year must make all catch-up contributions on a Roth basis. That means after-tax dollars only. You can no longer make pre-tax catch-up contributions if you are a high earner. This comes directly from the IRS final regulations issued on September 15, 2025. The IRS said, and I quote, "These regulations require that catch-up contributions made by certain higher income participants be designated as after-tax Roth contributions." Now, here is the devastating part. If your employer's retirement plan does not offer a Roth option, you cannot make any catch-up contributions at all. Not the standard $8,000, not the super catch-up of $11,250, nothing. So imagine you are 63 years old. This is your last year to use the super catch-up. You earn over $145,000, and your company's plan does not have a Roth 401k option. You are completely locked out. You lose the entire benefit permanently, and there is nothing you can do after the fact to get it back. Now that you understand what is at stake, here are 3 steps you need to take right now. Step 1. If you are between the ages of 60 and 63, contact your HR department or plan administrator immediately and ask one specific question. Ask them, has our 401k plan adopted the Secure 2.0 Super Catch-up provision for employees aged 60 through 63? Do not assume it has been adopted. The IRS confirmed that this provision is optional for employers. Your company may not have updated their plan. If they have not, ask them to consider doing so. If you are in a simple IRA plan, the same question applies. The Super Catch-up for simple plans is $5,250 instead of $4,000. Either way, you need to ask the question now, not next year, when it may be too late. Step 2. If you earn over $145,000, confirm that your employer's plan offers a Roth contribution option. If it does not, your catch-up contributions will be blocked entirely starting in 2026. Talk to your HR department or benefits coordinator right away. If your plan cannot add Roth, explore other options. You may be able to contribute to a Roth IRA separately if your income falls within the eligibility range, or you may be able to use a backdoor Roth strategy. Speak with a qualified tax professional. Do not let the year end without understanding your options. Step 3. Before you claim Social Security or retire at age 63, use the official SSA benefit calculator at ssa.gov to model the exact impact of early claiming. See the actual dollar amount you will lose by claiming at 63 instead of waiting until 67 or even 70. Remember that waiting until 70 increases your benefit by 8% for every year past your full retirement age. That is a 24% increase compared to claiming at 67. Compare that to the 25% reduction you take by claiming at 63. The difference between claiming at 63 and waiting until 70 is a nearly 50% difference in your monthly benefit for the rest of your life. And one more thing. If you have already claimed Social Security and you are within 12 months of your first payment, you still have time to undo your claim. The Social Security Administration allows you to file Form SSA 521, Request for Withdrawal of Application. You will have to repay all benefits you have received so far, but once approved, it is as if you never filed. Your benefit continues to grow until you claim again later. I want you to think about something for a moment. Everything I just told you is based on official IRS and Social Security rules that are already in effect right now. These are not proposals. These are not rumors. These are the actual laws governing your retirement savings and your benefits. And yet almost nobody is talking about them. The super catch-up contribution at ages 60 through 63 could mean the difference between having an extra $40,000 in your retirement account or not. The Social Security decision at age 63 could mean the difference between $144,000 in lifetime benefits or losing it. And the Roth mandate for high earners could lock you out of the entire opportunity without warning. This is why I need you to do two things right now. First, share this video. Send it to your spouse. Send it to your coworker who is turning 60. Send it to your brother or sister who is thinking about early retirement. They need to see this before their window closes. Second, do not rely on YouTube alone to keep you informed about these changes. Algorithms change. Notifications get buried. You could miss the one video that saves you tens of thousands of dollars. That is why I created the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. It is completely free. When you join, you will receive real-time alerts about IRS rule changes, Social Security updates, Medicare premium changes, and retirement law deadlines that affect you directly. You can also download a free senior benefits protection guide that puts all of these rules in one place, so you always have it when you need it. The link is in the description below this video. Click it right now, join the channel, download the guide, and make sure you never find out about a rule like this too late. My name is Edward. I will see you in the next one. Stay informed, stay protected, and never let a deadline pass that could have changed your retirement for the better.